What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who's represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Kabaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. so grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedan, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent. Educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there. What's going on?
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or a bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move,
Then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. It's a beautiful day in the tribal hood. A beautiful day in the tribal hood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I ain't changed the end yet, so I gotta think about it. But hey, shouts out to Monty, Georgia. How you doing? Of course, shouts out to Brother Kwame and anybody else out there checking us out here in Giami Land or Kwanzaa 365 or wherever platform you are at. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with what we're doing here on the journey. I didn't put up the, okay. Let me put up the chat so that I can see once we get into the conversation. We're gonna have a little bit of time to conversate, just a little bit of time. Just a little bit. Sit down and have our conversation, have our talk. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to try to make it a little bit of a toasted talk. Just a little bit. We're going to open up those phone lines. As a matter of fact, let's go and see about opening those phone lines right now. Let's see. Just in case. Oh, yeah, I got to upload that video. Okay. Uber. You know. Make sure. All right, ain't nobody on there. Cool. Let's go. All right, cool. So we'll open up the line. So we're going to have a conversation. Do a little bit of toasting and talking on this beautiful, on this snowy weekend. If y'all got snow, let us know because I'm looking at about 6 inches outside right now. And I'm like, well, I ain't going to say 6. Let's say about between 3 and 4 inches of snow. I came in, sat down last night, got caught up in the Marvel Universe. So, yesterday, I said, all right, I'm going to go home and cut some video. So, I come home. I said, all right, cool. I get home. I'm listening to In Class with Carr. Didn't get a chance to finish it because my battery ran out. So, my battery on my phone ran out. My mom asked me to go to Wendy's for it, so I went to Wendy's, came back,
and nobody was watching the big TV upstairs. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna sit down and watch WandaVision. So I started watching WandaVision. My mom said, I don't like this show. It's not funny. It's, they're trying to be like I Love Lucy. I said, Ma, they all the way in color now. So I started trying to explain a little bit. And I mean, the show is really, really coming together. But what happened was that in the midst of me and my mom's conversation where I was trying to explain what was going on to her, and I'm finding out new stuff because we finished watching it, and I'm trying to explain it to her, she turns on the Age of Ultron, right? Because of one of the things that happened in the episode. So she started watching Age of Ultron, and I started trying to put the pieces together so she could understand Wanda a little bit more, right? And then so we went from the Age of Ultron, we skipped Civil War, right? Went straight into the first Thanos, and then she said, I ain't like how they ended. I said, well, that means they sucked you in, so now you got to watch Endgame. So we get into the Endgame, and by the time I looked up, it was 11:45 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I said, good grief, because, I'm like, wow. But, it was a good time. I had a real good time chilling with my girls and my mom and just, sitting around trying to fill in the holes of this whole mythology of the MCU. This mythology called the MCU, because whether y'all know it or not, that's what it is. It's modern day mythology. You know what I'm saying? Heroes and gods and blah, blah, blah. It's modern day mythology. So, and just, like how the myths are put together. And I was like, all right, cool. So, she got a little clarity on that. I got a little veg time, and I left my phone unplugged. So, I was totally disconnected. So I don't know what was going on in the world. I don't know who called me. I just went upstairs, I went to bed, and I slept late. I said, man, well, shouts out to my precious Jews. Thank you for the like stream. Thank you very much, and welcome. So, family, y'all know what we here for. We here to toast these ancestors, not to listen to my adventures. I got a whole nother show for the adventures of Brother Hatim, and maybe I should have just saved that for that. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for being a listening ear right before we get up here and pour these libations and possibly have this conversation if y'all want to carry one on. We will be opening up the black line so that we can have some discussion, if that is the will of the people, and that's what we're going to do. The pill y'all just saw me took, I took me some vitamin D. I've been slacking off because now check this out, my kids come downstairs. They mess with my computer, they mess with my supercomputer. They done turned it into a gaming computer, which it really is. Me and Clay we it ain't the best, but it's better than most of what everybody else got out there. But anyway, they come down, they take stuff apart that they don't understand, like the usefulness of it. My vitamins and minerals is disappearing, and I have to look for my charge, my little emergency charger. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But they don't understand. And and as parents, we gotta work them through it. We gotta work it through. Thai GM. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's something good. All right, so let's go and keep it moving. So let's go and let's do this toast, family. For those that are new here, we toast our ancestors every day. I ain't gonna say every morning. We toast our ancestors every day, especially during the week. During the week right now, we doing it about 6:45, but I'm going to have to start pushing it back because I'm going to have to get out of here a little bit earlier because the world has changed. Many people don't understand it. Many people don't believe it. Many people running around here like everything is just the same. But family, I am here to tell you that the world has changed. As you know it, right? As we know it, the world has changed. And I hope that you are prepared for some of the changes because everything will be opening up real soon. Still, masks are going to be required, but this vaccine is going to give people the confidence to come back out in the world. But this way of communicating using the streaming and the Zooms and all that stuff, this is still going to play a major part in your life. And hopefully you have prepared yourself and your business or your brand or whatever for the new world that we are entering. Hopefully you can make, as they say, hopefully you can make the curve or the turn. Is that how they say it? Hopefully you can make this turn, because some people just can't make the turn. And you've been preparing yourself and getting ready, right? So, all right, here we go. So first, before we go, I think we did that one yesterday. Let's do the red. We're going to do the red. I think we did red yesterday. And I'm going to be stuck on red for a while. Yeah, I got a lot of red. So, it might be a while. You know, I got a couple of gallons of this, so it might be a while before I need to brew again. You know, because, like I said, the whole world has changed. And with this COVID thing, it slowed down all types of stuff. So, you know, a lot of people are not really requesting ambrosia like they were before. And it's cool. But anyway, I don't need to cut it yet, but we're going to cut it before I drink. Well, I'm going to drink a little bit first. But all right. Woo, baby. Girl. All right, here we go. So, let's make our transition. All right, first, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator. Once again, by whatever name you choose to call that creator, we lift up our glass and we salute that creator, calling that energy into the room, even though the energy is all around us, vibrating and popping off of everything. It is everything. So we lift up the glass and we salute it and become conscious of this energy. And we say the word of power, whatever your word of power in your tradition is. We say Ashe. And some of us like to say Yow. I just like how that sounds. Yow! But anyway, we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to our list of our ancestors. Trying to make sure I can see it when I lose it. Shouts out to Mama Margarita. How you doing this morning? This great day, this great Imani day, right? It is Imani, family. So remember, those that are here on the journey, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's Imani day. So here we go. We lift up our glass, we salute our ancestors, and of course, we're going to go by names. Those that would like to add their ancestors to the list, by all means, you can put them on the timeline as we're speaking on right now, and we will get to them. You can hit us up in our inbox on our Facebook or our Instagram under gnj.media or GIB Journey Media, however you find us, wherever you find us, or you can just join us over on Kwanzaa365.media, you know what I'm saying, on our own platform. And I think we're going to talk a little bit about that, the importance of having your own platform or having a platform that at least belongs to a community that you belong to, so that you can make sure that you are never blocked. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be getting kicked out. Facebook can have an attitude with something you posted, and you could just repost somebody's stuff, right? And they will put you on the sidelines, right? So, I mean, it's possible. Not that it happens all the time, but for some people it do happen quite often. You know what I'm saying? So you need to have a major platform or a backup platform that you can use, so that you can let your people know where to find you, so that we can build something up for ourselves, right? Because Facebook could become $1 billion company selling absolutely nothing but attention. I mean, that's all they ain't even selling attention to them. They're selling attention to other people. You talk about a hustle? Good God Almighty. Well, anyway, let me get back to the answer. Sometimes that stuff excites me. Facebook is selling attention, not even attention on them, but attention on other people's stuff. That's what they selling. So they get ads because people are paying attention to other people, and so they can slide ads up in there. Oh my God, it's a brilliant business model. No overhead whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you occupying digital space. You know what I'm saying? You pay programmers. You know what I'm saying? And to create new digital spaces and stuff like that, or you buy other It's a brilliant business model. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? But anyway, somebody thought about it, and you got it up. But we lift up our glass. We're going to do our list of our ancestors. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex, Sandra Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William, Walter, Christopher Gas, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, Jaffa Montague Pivenel, No More X, Pet Meyer, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Man Williams, Kojo Kamal, Ed the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Western, Elder Agony, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Ted Gale, Pauline Luxter, Brother, Miss Zeta Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Richard Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles George, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Natalie Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kennedy D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sel Well, Levita Farmer, I Go, So Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence John Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson, Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mill Jones, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sam Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Renee Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, John Martel Wellman, Fred Douglas, Triggs, Second Mina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Mendel, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dean Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We also have William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Doris Waters. Let me start her. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFritis Hines, Honest Bastic, Eden Bostic, Winifred Scanabay, Wilson Haley, Elmer Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Mary Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ida Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suen Stevens. Oh, God. I lost the rhythm. I was on it, family. I was on it. I'm telling you. I don't know if I did the Carters. So just to be safe, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Wallace, DeFritis Hines, Honest Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scannerberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Petey Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Candy, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Peter Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suen Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, R.D. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Prince Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alessandro, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Adi Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Hill Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Shane West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Sam Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Lou Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Kathleen Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Darren Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rayshawn Easy, Javed McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Albert, Benjamin Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have the Black Book. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as our sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sherrill Jr., Jamie Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cunderbound, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton. Got Leonard Jones, we got Sade Garner, we got Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, we got Johanna, we got Jasandra Nett, Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. Second, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete, Walter William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem McComb, we got Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, we got Victor Bowden, we got Trisilla Kitty Berger, we got Lucy White. We got Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods. We got Juanita Alexander Brown. We got Cynthia Anwright. We got Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We got Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Nella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton. Got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray. Got Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Amy Julia Lawrence. We got Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Minter. We got May Smith. We got Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs. We got Carl William Duncan Jr., got Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin. Got Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Greg Clee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeson, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar. We got Leroy Riley. We got Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, and Lena Kate. Got Pam Johnson, Vera Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. We got Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Ira Branson. We got Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges. We got Francisco Matisse. We got also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones. We got Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker. We got Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, and Tracy Emery family. We lift up our glass. We have made it once again through all of our ancestors, and we salute and we say, I say, from there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. We're going to this present moment. Right now, we are on Imani. Today is Imani, and I want to give all of the Imani babies a round of applause. Imani baby, stand up. You deserve it. This is your day. This is your day. This is your day. And as I usually do, family, I ask you to open up your reticular formation, and I want you to go out and I want you to seek I want you to seek out Imani because it's out there, even in the cold weather, even in the snow, right? The Imani is out there, so make sure that you find it. To the cause, to the cause, to the cause. Homage and praise to the creator and ancestors. Shouts out to Mama Ziza. I see you. I see you. And also we got Mama Margarita said, believe with all our hearts and our people, our parents, our teachers, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle, which is a definition of Imani when we talk about Imani during Kwanzaa. All right, people, let's move it. Let's keep it moving. So we are on Imani, right? And I know a lot of y'all like, well, what are you talking about? Today, he called the day Imani. Why did he do that? All right, here, it's a simple quest for you. Just go and take the challenge. Go and get that free e-course. Check out that free e-course. You are obligated to nothing. Get the information and move on. Right? This is how we got to do. We got to build it. We giving away information here at Giami Journey, giving you access so that you can understand what we're talking about, so that you can start incorporating some of the practices in your life. You might not agree with all of them, but there might be something in there, a tool that you can use to loosen a problem in your life, so that you can unscrew it and throw it away or something. I don't know, but it's something out there for you. So, family, we are on Imani. For those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith, right? The harmony is the demonic principle. Trust is the M7. Red is the color, as you can see by my shirt, right? Gender is the Hermetic law. The male name for the day is Kwesi. Shout out to Kwesi. And female name is Akusua. All right, family. All right, so we keep it moving. So we lift up our glass to this present moment, to the power in this moment, and the power we have in this moment. And hopefully we are deciding to do something with these moments. Because when we waste time, we ain't wasting our time. We're wasting our children's time and our children's time. Because all this stuff is passed on. Our ancestors passed our time on to us, our space on to us. Now we got to expand this space and expand the time and pass it on to our future generations. And that is a big responsibility. So when you're wasting time, realize it's not your time you're wasting your children's time. Shame on you. But anyway, we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, where do we go, family? It's a very simple journey. From there, we're going to make a simple step. We're going to move from the present moment to the future generations. We're going to toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We lift up our glass and we say, one mighty Ashe. From there, family, we move on to all of our relations. We toast them and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we move to that selfish toast. This for you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your personal greatness? Right? Because in your personal greatness, right? In your personal greatness is reflected our communal greatness, our collective greatness, right? And if you don't make it to your individual or your personal greatness, right, you make it harder for us to reach our collective greatness. So we all need to be striving in personal and in group fashion at all times, right? So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? From that selfish toast, we move to that tribal toast. Family, family, family. Who is your accountability group? Who is your tribe that you rock with, that you run with? Who is your team that got your back? Lift it up. Mine is Giame. Hopefully you got one. If not, come over here and get with us. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most uplifting, most outstanding, the wisest, and the most beautiful individual in the room right now. I want to lift my glass up to you. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Gotta cut it. Woo! That old ambrosia, man. I can't wait to get some fresh ambrosia, but you know, like I said, I got to let my budget dictate that, right? All right. So, We're gonna open up the lines. Black line is open. Black line is open. Black line is open. Now we gonna I ain't gonna say discard it, but black line is high on the list of things to get cut. When the budget start, when the Giammi economy start going down, it's high on the list of cuts. So like I said, so we may need to use it as we can at this point in time, and so the black line is open so that we can have some toasting and talking going on, if that's what y'all choose to do. If not, we'll just finish the toast and keep it moving. We can look at some of the news stuff that let me make sure that the family over here knows that the black line is open. Black line is open. 614-556-4535. All right. Let me see. Let's send it out to the Spreaker fam, because the Spreaker, what's crazy is that Spreaker is crazy supportive. We got a bunch of people that be downloading and just hooking us up. It is incredible. So black line is open. Black line. So right now we on about 5, maybe between 5 and 7 different platforms that we try to make sure that we get the information out, because the kind of stuff that we are able to deal with on Giammi Journey, you don't hear it a lot in the other media, or you don't hear the angle that we might hit it from. And there's plenty of black media out there that we need to be partaking on, because if we don't look out for our own interests, no one will. One of the things that I'm really starting to notice, that I'm really starting to hear in the conversations, is something that people are getting back to, but they will never admit because of how they are. They will never admit that they were possibly wrong or fooled, because people felt that the major one concern with getting Donald Trump out of office. But family, the question I always ask is, what is the next emergency that we are going to be pressed when it comes time to lay down those votes? What will be the next emergency? Because there's always something, some type of emergency that we have to lay down all of our interests for and get on board with the team. You know what I'm saying? But now what you hearing after the election is you hearing some people who was like, we got to get Trump out. Now going to some of the talking points of some of the other stuff that you're hearing, because for example, on Roland Martin the other day, they were talking about how black media has been closed out, right? So over a certain period of time, $5 billion was spent by the United States government as far as advertisement. Black business got 1% of that. That's like what, 50 million? You know what I'm saying? So 1%. Now, but when you look at the minority piece, we got a small piece of the minority piece, right? Which left us with 1% of that total thing. And people are like, oh, well, what's wrong with that? Well, this is what's wrong with that. Family, black people we compose 13% of this country. Right? That means that as far as taxes, we are contributing 13 to 14% of what's going into the coffers here, right? 13% of the citizens are in our demographic in a sense. So we should be getting 13% of the services, 13% of the contracts, 13% of anything going out into the public should be coming to us. See, part of the issue is that many of us do not want to be honest and talk about being specifically black, right? It's something wrong with that. We feel selfish. We feel bad about it because we shouldn't have to bring up the fact that we're black, because we all Americans And we got minorities in America, and we are part of the minority group, but we have to start speaking up for ourselves because everybody else is speaking up for them, and they're snatching the pie. They're fighting at the table for the pie, and we're being left behind. We've been telling y'all that. We've been chiming in on that. And now you got, when Roland was talking about it, one of the first things Roland went to was, we at 1%. As black people specifically. Why is that? Because when it comes to us really dealing with politics, during the time it's time for us to do politics, during the time when it's time for us to negotiate, we lay down. We lay down what? Okay, hold on. I got to help my daughter real quick. Did y'all clean up your rooms? Okay, cool. All right, but I don't want that to be an excuse for you not getting that done. What you want? Freezer.
Sorry, I'm still learning.
That's right. Yeah, is that a freezer bag? Yeah. Y'all heard Google spying on us? Y'all heard it? All right, but anyway, I want y'all to think about that. And always keep that in your mind when you're dealing with stuff, because you have to be she want a Ziploc? All right. All right. Shouldn't be eating, but anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to keep our politics specific, right? Now, keep our politics specific and focused on us. Now, almost any policy that addresses our needs will, in most cases, address other needs and other marginalized groups in America. I mean, it almost goes hand in hand, right? But we can't have wide sweeping policies and think that we're going to get a benefit from that. America has never worked like that, and it has never really worked like that for us, right? We get pieces, we get small pieces, and we get poster children that are able to be elevated to make us all feel good. But the fact of the matter is that when it comes to them doing universal stuff, we always end up taking a loss. Like with Roland Martin talking about as far as black media, and black media receiving 1%. Come on, family. And I'm quite sure it's other things out there that we could look at, we could find. Well, because we threw our hat in to share with everybody, they got 99% of the minority stuff and left us the 1% crumb. Now, if y'all happy with that, you know what I'm saying, I can't be mad at you. I posted up another blog today, one of my Imani, and you know, it's a haiku, riding high in time, lifting up my ancestors, knowing they are there. I know y'all be like, that ain't what that say. I'm trying to tell you, I've been reading my own writing for a very long time. That's exactly what that say. All right, but you count the syllables, you know, to see if I kept it. Of course, we got the Imani Born shirts out there if you want them. As a matter of fact, it's some on this page. You're going to click it and go and check it out. Support Giami Journey. Let's see what we got popping off in the news. All right, answers to all the questions about getting vaccinated for COVID-19. Let's go on. Let's see what they got. I'm sitting here waiting. Now. What y'all got? What you got for me? I hope y'all ain't see that bad because I don't like giving away no free commercial. All right. With the rollout of the new coronavirus vaccine in the United States, the end of the pandemic is finally in sight. Health and science reporters from the Times have answered many of your questions about getting the vaccine, what to expect, safety and side effects, fertility and pregnancy, children in schools, medical concerns, how vaccines work, and what happens after vaccination. Now, one of the interesting things that popped out during this whole piece is the history of vaccination that has popped up. Now, I don't have to share it with you. You can find it online. You got to do it, research it, and find out where the concept came from. Incredible. So they answer questions on this article that we posted up. Am I eligible for the COVID vaccine in my state? How much vaccine is available now in the United States? When will the general population be eligible? I qualify now. How do I sign up? What should I do if my appointment is canceled? Is the vaccine free? Is there a risk my state will run out of the vaccine before I get my second dose? Has the first wave of healthcare workers and nursing home residents been vaccinated? I live abroad. Are U.S. embassies helping American citizens get vaccinated? What if I move after receiving my first dose? Can I get the second shot in another state? Then they got, really, it's quite comprehensive whether you're talking about taking the vaccine or not, right? Getting the vaccine, they got what to expect. They got vaccine safety and side effects. Fertility and pregnancy. Let's see, is the vaccine safe for women who are pregnant or breastfeeding? I've seen rumors online about the vaccines and fertility. Are they true? Will the pregnant women be given priority to get the vaccine? All these questions. Look, children in schools. The answer, they got it all broken down for you right here where you go and you can read it and do your own research, family. Don't be sheep. Don't be sheeple. Gotta do your own research. How you feel about it? Are you going to take it? Call in 614-556-4535. Are you taking the vaccine? If so, why? If not, why? Or just yes or no. And I don't feel like answering your question, Brother Hot Tim. All right. Post it up in the chat. Let's keep it moving. Y'all don't appear to be interested in that. All right, so this is one of my most popular articles. Let's go check it out. I was just going through. I said, let me repost it. I want to repost this one, right? Because a lot of people hit this one up, and I was kind of surprised. This one I did on Kuumba, April 30th, 2011. And this one is, it was people that was commenting on it up in 2019. And I basically go through the libations process. And, I'm trying to catch up with some of the comments that people were leaving. I'm like, wow, I didn't know this one was, that was one of the easiest ones that I wrote. And I didn't know a lot of people was looking at it. And I guess really with us talking about the Daily Toast, I think a lot of people are really, really, really interested in the process of libation. Now, I need to be clear. The process that we do on the Daily Toast is not the same process. It's a different process. I adopted the process for the internet and for what is needed. Wow, y'all see that? It got the words up under me. Wow, that's interesting. All right, so, and I say a lot. Look, and they spell Let's see if they do it. All right, we ain't gonna stick around. All right, but y'all go and check out that blog. That's right up there. Go and check it out. I started writing a blog again because I've been doing the handwriting, as y'all can see. And, because like I said, just like people like books, I kind of like pens and pencils. When it comes to really writing, I ain't even I like pens and pencils. And the biggest issue as far as my output of books and poems is that a lot of stuff has went digital. So that means I have to take y'all already see my handwriting. So it's confusing for me. I know it's confusing for others. Sometimes I have to look at my words and go back to how I was feeling when I wrote the word so that I can actually identify the word. Like my daughter Keisha can pretty much read my stuff. She typed up my first book. And there's other people that can read my writing. It's like, some people specialize in high temp graphy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. High temp graffiti, I don't know. But here's one of them. There's another one of those haikus. I call it haiku. I get into something, I take it over. A spark from the creator. Now start your fire. My fault. Creativity, which is 5 syllables. Creativity, right? For those of you that are like, creativity, a spark from the creator. That's 7 syllables. Now start your fire. Boom, there you go. 575. I'm on it. Dang, I posted it up twice. How to pour libations, and they got my little flagship book, The Player's Pyramid, which I think I might need to do a short series on. All right. This young lady, I told you yesterday. Well, this is another one. I found another one of her on YouTube. Where she's talking about destroying black men, and she dope. Matter of fact, let's go and play her. Let's go and give her a play. If you are not signed up for her YouTube page, let's find this.
Y'all, I'm gonna say this again. This country is hell-bent on destroying our men. Let's not help them. Have y'all noticed without fail that every time a black man starts telling the truth or speaking on ownership, the media tries to destroy him? We've seen it happen countless times. It's been the purpose of the media to publicly lynch our men since the inception of this country. Cases like the Scottsboro Boys, Emmett Till, and the Groveland Four were prevalent because of the media. Back then, the narrative was our men were sexual deviants who couldn't keep their hands off of white women. Crazy thing is, a lot of our women still believe this lie, despite the fact that the average black American is about 20 to 30% white because of the commonness of rape. So who are the real abusers? Smear campaigns have been happening for centuries, and I'll be damned if we fall for the same shit again. The media is the most powerful and strongest arm of white supremacy. The media is how Eurocentric beauty standards are upheld, and it's how we become socially indoctrinated to hate our own blackness. Let's stand behind the ones who tell the truth and speak on ownership, and let's not help this country destroy our men.
Well. Her name is Erica Lachey. Check her out, follow her. Bomb. That was the second one. I looked down like, ooh. Family, I'm like this. I was like TikToking for kids. But after I started going through TikTok, I said, oh man, this shit is ingenious. Quick snippets of wisdom, quick snippets of information and foolishness. Because I got caught up on a couple of them. I'm like, oh God. This is not what I thought it was. But other ones like this, when I find stuff like this, I'm sharing it as fast as I can. All right, so we went through most of the news. Oh, here we go. Check it out. I know I'm hold on, let me soften that chip up a little bit. All right. Losses on short position in U.S. firms. They was betting against GameStop. They was betting against it. Wanted to go down. Other people saw what they doing and said, no, not GameStop. No, not my GameStop. You not going to do it. And other people looked at it and said, ooh, this is a chance to make some money. And they ended up getting the top firms. U.S. firms top $70 billion. And I mean, it's like they, and all of a sudden everybody like, we need to, watch how they start changing the rules on you. You think it's going to be for you, but it's not really going to be for you. It's going to be to stop small people, small groups of individuals that are taking time. Because I want you to understand, the people that orchestrated this have been studying and watching the market for a very long time. They have basically set up their own education piece. They've been doing their own research, and they found where this stock, it didn't make sense. They looked at it and said, don't make sense. Why is this stock this high? Oh, and they said, oh, they're about to short this. So, no, cool, let's get on it. And some people got on it because they said, no, not GameStop, not AMC. No, you ain't going to do it. It ended up costing the businessmen what? Gina, go on, please. All right, so one of the things you're going to start seeing is that they're going to start vilifying the people, or in a sense, looking at finding ways to make peace and all this, because smaller groups who have access to being able to buy micro shares. I mean, because I want y'all to think about this, family. You could buy stock on not Instagram, on Cash App. So now millions of people who did not have access to the stock market like a lot of rich people did now have access to it. The internet has kind of leveled out that playing field where we all have access. And then with the way that the money works, now they are able to break shares down because everything is computerized. And rather than you going in and have to buy a whole stock, you could buy 100th of it or 1,000th of it. Same thing with this Bitcoin and stuff like that. So you have investors, small investors, who have been turning over a profit because they're not running out, they're not getting with the fast, they're just investing small amounts into companies that they like, or companies that they looking at the products. Like, for example, a lot of people start buying Tesla motor stock because they say, hey, I one day want to get a Tesla. Right? Hell, one day I want to fly to Mars. So you have people, when you invest in stock, look at your lifestyle and look at what you're using. If you are buying yourself Nikes or your children's Nikes, right, and you don't have Nike stock, when you don't have to pay the whole amount for a Nike share, you know what I'm saying? When you buy your child some Nikes, right, buy just a little bit of stock with it to hold on. You can pass it on to them when you pass on, but just buy a little bit of stock. They made it so easy for us. And I know a lot of people's like, well, every 3 seconds, somebody's identity is stolen. But most black people don't have to worry about your identity being stolen because you ain't got enough money. Matter of fact, some of y'all people, some of us might get our identity stolen, and these individuals might make your credit better. As fucked up as that, I know that sound messed up, but that might be the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because I want to know if somebody is able to take my credit, right, and is able to extract $50,000 to $60,000 from it. Where? I'm just wondering. I'm like, yo, how? Right? I'm just saying. A lot of people that are getting that with the ID theft and stuff that have to worry are those that have large amounts of money, cash in the bank, or large amounts of credit out there. You know what I'm saying? And somebody can run up and so, a lot of y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. I mean, still be safe. Don't be stupid. Right? Don't click on everything that come up on Facebook. Don't click on everything that come across your text message. But some of these apps, like that Cash App piece, family, like I said, it's pretty secure. There's nothing that's 100% secure. But you can start investing as simple as with your Cash App account. I ain't saying being like everybody else and run out here and get that Robinhood but if you already using Cash App, there's no reason why you should not be doing a little bit of investing. Making a small come up. Someone is playing the long game of life. Are you playing it? Russia has been cultivating. They say in Business Insider, they say that Russia has been cultivating Trump as an asset for 40 years. For those that don't know, Business Insider, hold on. Business Insider is a serious newspaper. One of those newspapers that, like, when I used to deliver papers, Business Insiders, like, you would pay $1.50 for a Columbus Dispatch. Some people get a daily Business Insider, and they be costing like $7, $8. I don't know how much they are now. So I want y'all to know this is a serious site. Also, Malcolm Nance talked about the cultivation of Donald Trump as an asset for years. You know, but hey, America voted him in. Accident happens. You just pray that you don't. You just pray that you do not let your life be one. Stop living your life on accidents. All right, here we go. Now, for those that want a more detailed description of what happened, the sister, hold on, I got a call from my kid's school. I missed it. Damn. All right. Oh, well. Terry Igioma breaks down what happened with GameStop, AMC, and the stock market. So she did a pretty good explanation. But let me say this about, because this is on the Karen Hunter show. Miss Karen asked some cold, and I know that don't even sound right. Karen Hunter asked some excellent questions as an interviewer. You know what I'm saying? And she highly researched, and I mean she dope. So if you ain't subscribed to Karen Hunter show, especially if you need to, if no other show you check out her and her discussions on a weekly basis with Brother Greg Carr, who you seen on GNJ.media, right? But that's about it. So family, I am up. I am out. Because nobody calling in, y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all scared. What's going on? You scared? I'm going to sit here and eat my chips and look at you and stare you down. You ain't calling in? You scared? Huh? 614-556-4535. All right, family, I'm out. And I'm going to keep on crunching my chip. Yeah, I am.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who's represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Habaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For election day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.